What is common between Algeria, Argentina, Iran, Egypt, Indonesia, and Saudi Arabia? They all want to join BRICS, an economic alliance of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And now add Mexico too. Russia has said BRICS could expand by 5 countries by the end of this year, and Mexico could be one of them. And this will be deadly for the US economy. Stay tuned. Hi and welcome, you're watching Outright. We tell you the right side of the story. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for such outright videos. Mexico's Foreign Minister Marcelo Ebrard last week said his country was willing to join BRICS. He also claimed joining BRICS will boost Mexico's international trade. But the question is, why Mexico needs BRICS? Because Mexico is already a part of the North American Free Trade Agreement or NAFTA. It is also a member of the Pacific Alliance, a group of 4 countries including Colombia, Peru, and Chile. Well, turns out that Mexico wants economic freedom, and its dependence on US is a major headache. See this staggering data. Around 75% of exports of Mexico go to one country, and that is US. Metaphorically speaking, Mexico has put all of its eggs in one basket, and now that basket is crumbling. Several hundred banks in US are under stress. It is a crisis in the making, and Mexico is taking baby steps to shield itself from the imminent economic tragedy in its neighborhood. Secondly, it is also fed up with the USA's diktats. Tensions between US and Mexico are rising due to a host of issues such as immigration, border security, trade, and human rights. The US has imposed tariffs on Mexican goods. It has threatened to cut off aid and demanded that Mexico do more to stop the flow of migrants from Central America. But this bullying won't work anymore, so Mexico is looking for greener pastures. Mexico is Latin America's second biggest economy. It is a big manufacturing hub. If it joins BRICS, this will come as a great economic jolt to US. It will simply invite economic heavyweights like China and India right next to USA's borders. And in the next step, Mexico could also ditch the US dollar altogether. Mexico and Argentina have already announced plans to work on a common currency. By the way, Argentina has also applied to join BRICS. And BRICS as an economic alliance is also planning to ditch the American dollar and instead use the Chinese yuan, Mexican peso, Indian rupee or Russian ruble to settle transactions, not USD. All of that would worsen the economic outlook in US. More countries ditching USD would mean its value goes down, and if US dollar loses value, it will trigger massive inflation in US. And make no mistake, USD is not backed by gold, so it is going to be an arduous task for US to stabilize its currency when the push comes to shove. There will be consequences on the political front too. BRICS will simply erode USA's economic influence in the Caribbean and South America. BRICS is becoming madly popular in Africa, and even nations from Southeast Asia are joining. So this all has made the US extremely anxious, and it is already threatening Mexico with military action. So South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham wants the US to unleash its fury and might on Mexico. Of course, he is referring to the need of curtailing drug cartels, but the bigger agenda here is to simply intimidate Mexico. Its condescending behavior like, hey, we are the military superpower and you live on our mercy. So this is not going to work anymore. Mexico won't budge. It has made up its mind. Mexico is all set to give the US a run for its money.